Here we go. Okay. Now, again, for today, I'll go down and do probably the odds. Hopefully we'll get enough done. Those of you guys who are concerned about your grade, I would probably go home and try to do all of them. And then tomorrow I will review. Notice it's kind of what the other last quiz was on as well. All right. So we're going to practice that. And then we have the equations. All right. So again, please take a look. Some of you guys didn't do as well as you should have. All right. So here's your big chance.
So this stuff is on.
Yes, 100%.
I thought you said it was a quiz on Friday.
What do you,
It is. Oh, my bad.
what?
Oh, I just threw stuff on.
All right, here we go. Number one.
Excellent.
Yeah, all it is X cannot equal 7. Anybody have any problems with that? All right, you cannot divide by 0. All right, so in this particular case, several of you forgot that your first step is always look for GCF. All right, your first step is look for GCF. So what is the GCF? 3, where at? On the bottom. So factor out of 3, and you're left with what? 3x minus 4. All right. So what's the final answer? I knew some of you are going to say 3. It's not 3, but 1/3. Because why? The 3x minus 4 and the 3x minus 4, they cancel to a 1. Everybody's good with that? Easy. All right. Number 5. Actually, yeah, no, but yeah, there is a typo here. This x. Yeah, I made a mistake on this. So it is. So here, just rewrite it for me as x plus 6 over x squared minus 36. So just change that. So now what? So what's true about x squared minus 36? X plus 6 times x minus 6, right? And so those cross out. So you're left with what? What is it? 1 over x minus 6. That's all it is. All right. Jolie, you with me? Come on. Number 7. What is that?
Multiply like -1.
X minus 7 over 7 minus x is -1. All right, it is -1. That's it. If they're in reverse order, I tried to show you, like if I write 4 minus 2 over 2 minus 4, it's just 2 over -2, which is -1. If I write 11 minus 3 over 3 minus 11, it's just 8 over -8, which is -1. So if they're written in the reverse order, right? All right, anybody have any issue with that? All right, let's knock out number 9. Yeah, number 9 is kind of annoying because there's a lot of what? A lot of factoring. So factor the first one, please. What's the top one factor to? What is it? Yeah, x minus 1, x minus 2. And now the bottom one is what?
X minus 2.
Yeah. Now, this one is bad too, guys, sorry. There's no 2 here. It wouldn't be able to factor, okay? So just erase that. All right, so now let's see what happens. So that becomes a what? X plus 1, X plus 3. And then the bottom becomes, what is it?
2x minus 3. And x
Be careful. Wouldn't it be, yeah, there we have it. Is everybody with me on that? So now we got to cross things out. X minus 2, X minus 2, X minus 1, X minus 1. Is that it? Yeah, so that's the only thing that cancels. All right, here we go. Yep. Number 11 is just what?
3 over 5.
Anybody have any issue? 3 over 5x. Anybody? Now, some of you did some crazy things on this because you forgot this rule right here. Just multiply by what? -1. So when you do that, the denominator becomes what? It becomes x minus 7, and the numerator becomes -4x. So now
wait, so the numerator becomes -4 and it's not gonna be like, I thought it was, you would just.
you can change it to subtraction.
Oh,
It's the same thing, right?
oh.
You with me? If you change the plus to a minus. You with me?
Mm,
So the answer is just what? 5 minus 4x over x minus 7. Come on.
wait, why would it just be x?
You want to tell me 5 minus 4x is x? They're different. Can't combine 5 and x, right? All right, 15 is over what? 4 over 1. So you have to multiply the top and bottom by what?
4x minus 5.
Yeah, multiply 4x minus 5. 4x minus 5. So the common denominator is 4x minus 5. So it's going to be x plus 1 minus 4 parentheses 4x minus 5. And now you're going to distribute, correct. So now it becomes x plus 1 minus 16x plus 20. What does that simplify to, guys?
15x plus 21.
What kind?
15x or negative 15x.
Plus over. Everybody good with that? All right. Now I need some help. Common denominator.
Oh,
X plus 3 is common. X minus 2 and X plus 2. So what am I multiplying the fraction on the left by? What about the fraction on the right? So I agree with that? Now, don't forget, you're distributing a what here? -3 is what you're distributing. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write it. 2x parentheses x plus 2 minus 3 parentheses x minus 2. No, we simplify, we get anybody having a problem with that? Anybody have any questions? It's not gonna factor, but that's a good thought. If it was -6, we could factor it. Everybody's good?
Wait, so that was the answer?
I know, that's all there is to it. Okay, now we have an equation. Put above 19, put solve. That's the directions. All right. So what am I doing here, guys? For number 19. By what? By 3x. So everybody should put up in the top corner there. Three x, 3x, and 3x. So what do I get when I multiply by 3x? Wait a minute, when I multiply these two things together, that just becomes what? No. Yeah, 3x over 3, which is just x. The 3's cancel. What happens on the second fraction? The x's cancel. Plus what? 33 equals 12x. So 33 equals what? So x has to equal 3. Everybody good with that?
When is it when like it's in the denominator, or yeah, the denominator, it's like no solution?
Yeah, that's a good point. It's no solution if it was a 0, because you can't divide by 0.
Oh.
Right. That's a good thought. Here we go, 21. All right, what am I multiplying by? What? 6x. What's the common denominator with 2 and 6? All right, so the first fraction is going to be, what happens to it? The x's cancel, so it's 12 plus 9 equals 7x. 6 divided by 2 is what? 3 times 3. You with me, right? And so now 21 equals 7x. So x equals 3. Is that a good answer? Good answer. Here we go. 23, proportion. What do I do? Cross, multiply. It's all right. So I end up with 6x. 6x minus 6 equals 5x. Moving everything around. X equals 6. Is that an okay answer? right? All right. 25, come on.
Multiplied by x minus one.
Right, so we put x minus 1, x minus 1. So what am I left with?
2 plus 3x minus 1 equals like 4x.
Is that right?
How'd you get the three?
That's equals negative one.
It's not.
It's not x equals one.
It's just a what?
How'd you get the three at the beginning?
Is it 2?
Means x equal one or negative one.
Well, I'm not sure yet. Is that what we got, right? 2 plus
X
3
equals
plus,
negative one.
Yeah.
so we have 2 plus
X equals 1.
3x
Oh, no.
minus 3 equals 4x, right? Move that, negative 1 equals x. Is that an okay answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait,
What? What's the matter?
oh no.
You good now?
Yeah.
All right, let's knock out 27. What am I multiplying by?
X 26.
Yeah, remember, these are individual quantities. So the common denominator is what? X times x minus 6. That's the common denominator. So now what cancels out? The x. So now I have to multiply x minus 2 times x minus 6 minus what cancels out. So I'm left with equals, now the x minus 6 cancels, so I'm left with, there you have it. All right, now this one's kind of nice because the quadratic part cancels,
Yeah, x squared.
right? The x squared cancels, so we don't have to factor. So when I distribute, I end up with x squared. Now watch, smiley face, -2, -6 makes what? -8x plus 12, distribute, -x plus 6, distribute, x squared minus 3x. Okay, now we're looking out for the x squares. They do what? So now we're combining terms. -9x plus 18. -3x. Yeah, thank you. And so now move it over, 18 equals what? So x equals 3. Is 3 a good number? Yeah, 3 is good. Okay, I just, I'm not trying to kill you, or I really am not, but some of you guys are burying your own self. All right, now we zipped through that pretty good. I didn't hear anybody say too much complaints. No one asked me a question, so that means everyone in here knows how to do 1 through what? 1 through 29 odds or 27 odds. Everybody knows how to do them. And guess what problems are going to be on the test? Those exact problems, just different numbers. That's it. Nothing to it. Now, the reason why I hurried through this, that's why, believe it or not, there's a couple typos, because I tried to get through this. I wasn't going to give you a review. I was just going to review it for tomorrow. But some of you guys need this grade. All right, so you need to do a good job on this. All right, you got 2 days to do a good job. All right, now I'm done. All right, your job right now is to try the evens. When we come to class tomorrow, I'll do the evens. If you had problems on the odds, you should be starring those and asking me a question. All right, but everybody's sitting here quiet because I don't want people who care about their grade to be bothered. All right, I want people to study. All right, so try. I'm not going to help you with the evens. I'll do them all tomorrow. All right, go.
So question
Which odd do you have a question on?
number 2.
What odd do you have a question on? That's all right, it's an even. So pull up your last work that you did. All of these problems are from the review and the other work that we've done, I promise you. All right, so look it up real quick. All right, or you can look behind you and see if someone knows. I don't mind. If you're talking about math, I don't mind. Helping each other out's good.
Yeah, you should